Oatmeal, a seemingly simple breakfast dish, has earned its reputation as a superfood by lowering cholesterol, stabilizing blood sugar, supporting digestion, and aiding in weight management. But here's a shocker. Over 80% of people who eat oatmeal daily are unknowingly sabotaging every one of these benefits through just a few small mistakes. In fact, a bowl of oatmeal prepared the right way can help you feel youthful, energized, and balanced every day. On the other hand, a bowl prepared incorrectly can quietly spike your blood sugar, promote fat accumulation, and trigger low-grade inflammation, factors that silently damage your heart, brain, and physique. So, which camp are you in? In this video, we'll uncover the 10 most common mistakes people make with their oatmeal, from cooking methods to ingredient choices to topping combinations. And, more importantly, I'll show you simple fixes so that oatmeal can truly become the golden breakfast it was meant to be. If you're new here, hit subscribe so you don't miss practical, evidence-based nutrition tips, and leave a comment telling us where you're joining from. Now, let's revisit why oatmeal has such a powerful health reputation before we dive into the mistakes to avoid. First, oatmeal is rich in essential nutrients. A single serving can deliver a hefty dose of magnesium, which supports nerve and muscle function, iron for oxygen transport, zinc to boost immunity, and B vitamins to keep your skin and hair healthy while maintaining steady energy levels. Remarkably, oatmeal offers all this in a relatively low-calorie package. Next, the beta-glucan fiber in oats is a true metabolic champion. It forms a gel-like substance in your gut that lowers LDL, bad cholesterol, improves blood pressure, stabilizes blood sugar, and nourishes a healthy gut microbiome. In other words, oatmeal can protect your heart, prevent diabetes, and enhance digestion all at once. On top of that, oats contain unique antioxidants called avenanthramides, which reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and shield your cells from free radical damage, effects that not only fend off disease but also slow the body's natural aging processes. Finally, oatmeal aids in weight management by keeping you full longer, curbing cravings, and providing steady energy, which reduces the temptation to snack on high-calorie, low-nutrient foods between meals. In short, a well-prepared bowl of oatmeal can lay the foundation for cardiovascular health, digestive wellness, metabolic balance, and even beauty from the inside out. But because oatmeal plays such a crucial role in our overall health, even tiny mistakes in how we prepare or eat it can quietly erase those benefits. So let's dive into the 10 most common pitfalls and how you can avoid them to ensure your oatmeal remains a true powerhouse. The first mistake is adding too much sugar to your bowl. Oatmeal, in its natural form, is a healthy choice, but a teaspoon of sugar here, a syrupy drizzle there, suddenly turns your breakfast into a sugar bomb. Even a small habit of sweetening your oats with a couple of teaspoons of sugar or flavored syrup can cause your blood sugar to spike in the morning, only to crash a few hours later, triggering fatigue, irritability, and relentless cravings. Over time, those sugar spikes contribute to insulin resistance, uncontrolled weight gain, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Worse yet, a high-sugar breakfast conditions your body to expect unnaturally high glucose levels, gradually weakening your immune system and fueling chronic inflammation. To salvage the sweetness without the health hazards, skip the refined sugar entirely. Instead, let fresh fruit, such as sliced bananas, berries, or diced apples, provide natural sweetness. Enhance flavor with cinnamon or pure vanilla extract. If you crave a touch of syrupy taste, a small drizzle of raw honey or maple syrup, no more than a teaspoon, is a far better choice than white sugar or artificial sweeteners. Mistake number 2 is using pre-flavored instant oatmeal packets. On busy mornings, it's tempting to grab a packet labeled apple cinnamon or maple brown sugar. But these convenience foods often pack 15 to 20 grams of hidden sugar per serving, equivalent to 4 or 5 teaspoons of sugar in a single packet. They also frequently contain preservatives, artificial flavors, hydrogenated oils, and excessive sodium, none of which belong in a healthful breakfast. What starts as a quick, healthy meal turns into a hidden sugar feast, with blood sugar spikes that yield erratic energy crashes and an elevated risk of chronic inflammation, heart disease, and diabetes. To harness oatmeal's full power, choose plain, unflavored oats, whether rolled oats or steel-cut oats, and build your own flavor profile. Stir in fresh fruits, cinnamon, or a splash of pure vanilla. And if you really want sweetness, add a small spoonful of raw honey. Your body will reward you with stable energy and balanced blood sugar. Mistake number 3 is eating oatmeal without protein. Although oats are loaded with fiber and micronutrients, they lack a significant amount of protein, a nutrient essential for stabilizing blood sugar, preserving muscle mass, and promoting lasting satiety. A bowl of oats made with water or almond milk alone may leave you hungry by mid-morning, leading to unnecessary snacking or a second breakfast. Elevate your oatmeal by adding a protein source. Stir in a scoop of Greek yogurt, a spoonful of nut, butter, a sprinkle of chia seeds, or serve your bowl alongside a boiled egg. This pairing curbs cravings, prevents energy crashes, and protects lean muscle, which is especially crucial as we age and risk sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. Mistake number 4 is eating too much oatmeal in one sitting. Even the healthiest foods can backfire if portion sizes get out of control. A pile of oats topped with a mountain of nuts, dried fruit, and peanut butter can easily equal the calorie load of a fast food meal. Too much oatmeal at once can also overwhelm your digestive system with fiber, leading to bloating, gas, and indigestion, and can interfere with the absorption of essential minerals like iron and zinc. Keep your portion around half a cup of dry oats, about 40 to 50 grams, which doubles in volume when cooked. Combined with a balanced topping of fruit, nuts, or yogurt, this amount provides satisfaction and nutrition without overloading your system. Mistake 5 is not soaking oats before eating. Oats contain phytic acid, a natural compound that can bind minerals, especially iron, zinc, and calcium, and inhibit their absorption. If you eat oats regularly without addressing phytic acid, you could develop mineral deficiencies over time, even if your diet is otherwise balanced. The remedy is simple. Soak your oats in water or milk, dairy or plant-based, for at least 6 to 8 hours overnight. This process breaks down much of the phytic acid and makes oats easier to digest, reducing the risk of bloating and allowing your body to absorb nutrients more effectively. If you're short on time in the morning, overnight oats are a perfect solution. Just stir, cover, and refrigerate before bed. Mistake 6 is eating undercooked oats. Some people assume that once oats soften slightly, they're ready to eat. But if they're not fully cooked, the beneficial beta-glucan fiber remains, tough and hard on your gut. Undercooked oats can cause bloating, digestive discomfort, and prevent you from fully accessing their nutrients. To avoid this, cook your oats with plenty of liquid, water or a mix of water and milk, simmering over low heat until they reach a tender, creamy consistency. If using a microwave, add extra liquid and stir halfway through to ensure even cooking. The result is a smooth, easily digestible porridge that lets you reap the full benefits of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Mistake 7 is overcooking your oatmeal. Conversely, leaving oats cooking for too long, especially at high heat, can turn them into a gluey, flavorless mush, while degrading heat-sensitive nutrients like B vitamins. Overcooked oats lose their pleasant, slightly textured quality and can lead to a rapid rise in blood sugar, reducing the meal's satiety factor. Aim for a gentle simmer, stirring occasionally, and remove from heat as soon as the oats are soft, but still retain a bit of bite. Ideally, cook just until the porridge is creamy and tender. Then serve immediately. Mistake 8 is using the wrong cooking liquid. Many assume that cooking oats in milk from the start makes for a creamier dish, but milk's proteins react with oat starch, creating a thick, clumpy texture that can be overly heavy. Furthermore, high heat can degrade some of milk's nutrients. Instead, cook your oats in filtered water until they're fully tender. Then stir in your choice of milk or plant-based alternative, almond, soy, or oat milk, to achieve a rich, smooth consistency without gummy clumps. This two-step method preserves nutrients and produces a perfectly creamy bowl. Mistake 9 is skipping the salt. It may sound counterintuitive to add salt to a healthy breakfast, but just a small pinch of mineral-rich salt, such as Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, enhances oatmeal's natural sweetness, elevates all the flavors, and helps balance your electrolyte levels. Salt also helps the oats cook more evenly, ensuring each grain absorbs liquid and seasoning for a more harmonious, satisfying taste. Add the salt at the beginning of cooking so it dissolves fully, rather than sprinkling it on at the end where it can sit unevenly on the surface.